Hello you guys, welcome back to another vlog. Today we are going to be doing just a couple of fun errands, and I'm going to catch you guys up on some life updates and just do a general day in my life. We're going to get some reading done today. I want to make some like fun meals. I actually am already in the midst of doing that, so it's breakfast time. I'm about to make a smoothie for Nick and I, and actually last night I decided to make this thing I found on TikTok that is literally just rice cakes with peanut butter, banana, and then melted chocolate, and then you freeze it. I had one, it was really good. So I'm gonna show you guys that, and then we can make the smoothie and get our day started. So this is the general idea of what it looks like. It looked a lot prettier on the TikTok. So because I've been trying to just be a little bit healthier with what I'm choosing to put in my body, I will have one of these and a smoothie for breakfast, and it has been so good. So that's what I'm about to do. And then Nick works at 1, so I'm gonna be going to Indigo and Valley Village and just kind of having like a little me day, because with what I will catch you up on later, I definitely need it. I'm getting ready to go, and currently have 2 packages in here that I need to send out, and then I also have stuff that I'm going to return at Indigo. So basically I'm going to Indigo to return 2 things. I don't have the receipt for one thing, so I'm sure they'll let me do an exchange or something, but I'm gonna do that. And then I also want to go to Valley Village, and I want to look for maybe something cool for Nick for Valentine's Day, and also just like books for blind dates. So that's the goal for that. I also just, like I said before, I just really need a me day. So I am basically done getting ready. I just have to put some jeans on instead and just moisturize my face a little bit. But yeah, that is the plan. I love this bag still so much. Like, Nick got me it a few years ago. Shoot Farms, love it. So yeah, also a really fun house update. Our heat pump actually works now, so we don't have to use our electric baseboards, which have costed us a lot of money for heat. So now we have AC and we have heat through this guy, and it has been so good so far. I never do this. I wanted to show my outfit. So I'm wearing a Black Bear hoodie from his Dead to the World tour. We got a Baggu fanny pack, because I don't do purses. It's either a tote or a fanny pack. And then these jeans are for American Eagle. I'll put the name here because I just don't remember what they're called. And then these Air Force Ones high tops that I painted myself. So that's my outfit for doing errands. Oh my gosh. You can't see me. What a horrible view. Okay, so Valley Village was definitely a hit. I was not expecting there to be so many books. Like, I could have probably got 10. I stuck with 5, and I also got a shirt. So I'll show you guys that when I get home. But first we're gonna go to Indigo and have a look around there. I have yet to see this one in stores, so this is really cool to see this. I think I have an arc of it. I'm gonna double check, but if not, I think I'm gonna buy this because I've heard really good things about it. Okay, I am so excited about this, but I know I'm not allowed to buy it because I'm pretty sure Nick's getting me this for Valentine's Day, but oh my god, I'm obsessed with this cover. Okay, Indigo was a little bit quicker because I know my way around there, obviously. So I picked up 2 books from there, so I'm gonna show you guys. I think I'm going to be showing 6 books, not 7, because the one or two of the books that I bought at Valley Village are for blind dates, so I just don't want to spoil those. But I'll show you those when I get home, and I'll show you the really cute shirt that I got. And then, yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing after this. I'll probably read, honestly. It's been a while since I've actually had the time to read, and I will update you guys on everything that I plan on updating you with. Wow, I feel like the lighting is really nice right here on my iPhone. Not bad. All right, I just got home and I have my bag full of stuff here. So let's go through what I bought. So I'm gonna start off with the one and only piece of clothing that I bought because I'm very excited about it and I think I'm gonna wear it on Valentine's Day. So, it's so cute. Okay, I don't wanna take the tag off because if it doesn't fit, that would be unfortunate. But look at it, it's so cute. It's like a little cropped pink collared top and it has like that knit woven look. Oh, that is gonna be so cute, like with the jeans I'm wearing right now even. So cute. So it was only $4.99. Cannot complain. You can kind of see the color better. It's definitely the perfect Valentine's Day pink. So that's the only clothing item I got. And then we got some butter. Move that over there, put that in the fridge after. So let's start with all of the books that I got from Value Village. Yeah, so there's only one here that I cannot show you. I will say though, I ended up buying a dark romance for a blind date. I don't really do those too often, but I think that a lot of people are reading them, so why not? But these are the 4 books that I got for myself at Value Village. So the first one being The Giver by Lois Lowry. I have been wanting to read this for a really long time. When I worked at the Indigo in Guelph, one of my coworkers recommended this series to me, and it is a YA 3-book series, I believe. It's really short, which I appreciate, but oh wow, it's like 1, 2, 3, it's 4 books. My apologies. But it just sounds really cool. It's like a dystopian book, and I know that it's won a lot of awards. That being said, I did not even notice the sticker was taken off there. I hate when books have that. But yeah, this one, it says, life in the community where Jonas lives is idyllic. Designated birth mothers produce new children who are assigned to appropriate family units, 1 male, 1 female to each. Citizens are assigned to their partners and their jobs. No one thinks to ask any questions. Everyone obeys. The community is a precisely choreographed world without conflict, inequality, divorce, unemployment, injustice, or choice. Everyone is the same except Jonas. At the ceremony of 12, the community's 12-year-olds eagerly accept their predetermined life assignments, but Jonas is chosen for something special. He begins instruction in his life's work with a mysterious old man known only as the Giver. Gradually, Jonas learns that power lies in feelings, but when his own power is put to the test, when he must try to save someone he loves, he may not be ready. Is it too soon or too late? So I've just heard amazing things about this, and when I saw it at Value Village, I was pretty shocked. So I picked it up without any question. Next up, I picked up a pretty classic book, and that is The Shining by Stephen King. I think everyone knows what this is about, so I don't need to really discuss it, but I will say you cannot find this size very often. At least I've found, like even at Indigo, I've noticed we sell the like the trade paperback, like the smaller one, the mass paperback, way more than the trade. So I was just really happy to see this, and honestly, I thought this was a lot longer, and the words are not that big. The next one, I decided to pick up a little spicy book for myself. Actually, the next 2, but this one, if you know, you know. I picked up Bared to You by Sylvia Day. I'm so excited. I know this is super like similar, I think, to 50 Shades of Grey, and it is like a little series. So it says, Gideon Cross came into my life like lightning into the darkness. He was beautiful and brilliant, jagged and white hot. I was drawn to him as I'd never been to anything or anyone in my life. I craved his touch like a drug, even knowing it would weaken me. I was flawed and damaged, and he opened those cracks in me so easily. Gideon knew. He had demons of his own, and he would become the mirrors that reflected each other's most private wounds and desires. The bonds of his love transformed me, even as I prayed that the torment of our past didn't tear us apart. Yeah, so I've actually heard really good things about it though, and I've just been really in the mood for more of like a smutty book. So I picked it up. And then the next one actually is pretty smutty as well. I will say, I am shocked that I found this. I actually already have this book as an ARC, but I love the cover of it, so I just decided to get it. And that is A Court of the Vampire Queen by Katie Robert. I can't believe that this was at Value Village. someone, I don't know, someone either read it and just like didn't like it, or read it and decided they didn't want to keep it for whatever reason. But like, this is brand new. Like, this just came out, I think, in like November. So this one, it says 3 powerfully alluring vampire men and 1 queen to rule them all. All Mina ever wanted was to escape her father's control. Half human, half vampire, she lived eternally torn between 2 worlds, never fully experiencing the pleasures of either, until her father chose her as the pawn in his latest political move, gifting her to the darkly powerful and dangerously seductive Malachi, my apologies. Malachi is not a vampire to be trifled with. He rules with an iron fist and has a reputation for the darkest of sins. But the longer Mina is with him, the more she realizes he's not the monster she first thought, and as fear bleeds into lust, then trust, then something more, Malachi opens Mina up to a world she never knew could be hers for the taking, including the love of Malachi's 2 closest friends and companions. Now surrounded by all 3 men, the center of their shockingly seductive world, Mina may finally have the power to face down her father and take back the life and crown that by all rights should be hers. I've just heard really good things about it. I'm pumped. I do like having the physical copy, even though I have the ARC, just in case I maybe want to read on my Kindle once in a while, but I also want to read it in a physical copy. So yeah, those were the 4 books I got at Value Village for myself. And then I ended up getting only 2 at Indigo, one of which I'm so excited about this. And before I even show you, I'm going to take the sticker off because we all know we hate the sticker. I'm really excited about this. I've been waiting pretty much since I started reading for this book to come out in a paperback. So I ended up getting As Good as Dead. Finally, it came out in a paperback. This is the 3rd book in the Good Girl's Guide to Murder series. So I haven't even started reading the series. I don't know why. I will definitely be reading it this year. So yeah, I got the 3rd book. I'm pretty excited about it. The 3rd and final book. So there's that one. And then I also recently read Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton. I did not put it in here, but I definitely said Dolly Parton. So I read that book by Dolly Alderton, and it was really great. It was definitely more, that's a memoir about her life, and I just really loved the way she wrote it. So when I heard that she came out with a fiction book called Ghosts, I needed to pick it up. And I think a lot of people are more aware of this cover, but I saw it in this cover here that I'm about to show you, and I just like fell in love with it. So I picked up Ghosts. I'm really excited about it. I'm pretty sure it's basically just about like friendship, drama with ex-boyfriends, and just a lot of stuff. It says, when Max ghosts her, Nina is forced to deal with everything she's been trying so hard to ignore. Her father's dementia is getting worse, and so is her mother's denial of it. Her editor hates her new book idea, and her best friend from childhood is icing her out. Funny, tender, eminently, movingly relatable, Ghosts is a whip-smart tale of relationships and modern life. So I just love Dolly Alderton. I think that she just has a way with words. And she's been writing for years, even though she only just started to get pretty big because of it. So yeah, those are all the books that I picked up. You can see them all together. Beautiful. A good mix for sure. I'm gonna take off all of these stickers, and I'm gonna try on that shirt. Maybe I'll show you guys what it looks like. And then from there, I don't know what I'm gonna do, honestly. I think I need to post some blind dates on Etsy. If you have never checked out my Etsy, be sure to do so. I always have it linked down below. I have a lot of really great blind dates on there. They all come with a tea bag and a sticker, and I'm actually kind of vamping up how I'm gonna be doing my blind dates. So like how they're wrapped and just, you know, making them look even more presentable than they already were. So yeah, I feel like I just talked a lot, more than I've talked in like 2 weeks, honestly. Guys, the shirt fit. Oh my god, it's so cute. So it's literally like the perfect length. Like if I wanted, I could just like wear it like this, or I could try and like tuck it in a little bit. It's adorable. I love it. And I love that I can like unbutton this if I want to, or I can button it up all the way. This is adorable. Yeah, I'm happy with my choice, for sure.
5 hours later.
Hello you guys. I was just kind of reorganizing my bookshelf for the new books and doing some things for my Etsy, as well as kind of just planning out my newsletter that's gonna go out on Valentine's Day and just stuff like that. So I've been keeping busy. But that being said, before I start reading, I wanted to give you guys a little update on certain things. So I don't even know where to start. So everything is basically back to the way it was, but I haven't really made a video explaining what happened, and it's not even that big of a deal. I feel like I'm definitely stretching this out right now. So I got a job for a company that was more in my field and I'd be making like really good money. So I got a job. Great news, right? Great news. So I did the training for the first 2 weeks. It was very intensive, but I did it. I made it through. It was fine. There were literally tests at the end of every week, and even though you were hired, and if you had below a 70% on either of the tests, they could just fire you, which I understand, but also we were given 2 weeks to learn a lot of stuff, and the fact that they would just like fire you because you just didn't understand it after a week, it's kind of interesting to me. So I understood it and I passed everything, and then I made it to my first actual week of working. I say that lightly because I made it to Monday, but it just ended up being something that I don't think I would enjoy. And I didn't really want to waste anyone's time, you know, just because I could have made a lot of money doing it. I just really felt like I would be doing a disservice to the company and to myself if I continued. So I quit. I'm really happy I, had the experience and I tried, and it definitely taught me a lot about time management and organization, and also it just taught me about what I think are priorities for me in my life, because I genuinely thought that because I'd make more money, it was going to be the best thing for me and my family. And now that I've done that and I've realized, like, obviously, yes, having more money would be lovely, but is it the most important thing? No, absolutely not. So I just was like, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna be good at this. My mental health is already deteriorating and it's only been 2 weeks. So I just took myself out of the situation. And so here we are. I didn't quit Indigo prior at all, because I really did just want to keep working there, even if it was once a week or once every other week. So I'm really thankful that they let me do that. And so because of that, I am just going right back to Indigo, and I just feel like that's where I'm meant to be. So I have no complaints. I really do love working at Indigo. Both stores I've worked at have been incredible, but the family at this store is just incredible, and I'm very grateful that they were okay with me coming back for the hours that I had before. So yeah, that's kind of what's been going on. I also was like, all of this, like, lost in the plot, my YouTube, it was definitely more on the back burner for only 2 weeks, and I felt miserable. Like, I really did miss just focusing in on my content and my passions more. I shit you not, I think I read for maybe 1 hour in 2 weeks, which is not, like, that is unheard of in this household for me. So I just needed my life the way it was. That's all I have to say, I think. So with that being said, it definitely opened my eyes up to where I want to put my time and my effort, and that is my business. And I knew that already. I did. It just, it took me, I forgot for a second. We'll just go with that. I forgot for a second, but we're back. So I am working at Indigo again, and I'm just gonna put a lot of time and effort into my business. And I mean really put a lot of time and effort, because I did feel like since moving here, I just was a little stagnant with it. Like, I was just doing the same things every day and I wasn't really seeing any progress. So I'm going to be doing a lot of research. I'm actually going to start time blocking time throughout my days that I don't work, to just really focus in on certain things I want to research and just get better at for my business. So yeah, that's the story. That's it. I am going to read now. I have been reading this for 2 weeks because, like I said, I've only been reading for an hour over the last 2 weeks. So I think I'm like 30% through. So I'm gonna read a lot tonight, and then later on I think Nick and I are just going to make some dinner. Maybe I'll make a stir fry while I'm recording, something like that. and have some cookies and just relax and have a nice night together, because honestly, like, I felt like I never saw him during the job either. I was literally working like 11 a.m. till like 10 p.m. most nights because there was homework. That's another thing too. Like, I was getting paid 8 hours a day, which is great, but I was working more like 10 or 11 hours and I just wasn't paid for that. So it's unfortunate that I didn't continue on just because those hours are essentially wasted, but it is what it is. So so I'm gonna start reading and I will catch up with you guys soon. Hello you guys, I haven't been reading for too long yet, but as I mentioned before, I am currently reading Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney, and it's been really good so far. I don't really know what's gonna happen. I wasn't anticipating there being more than 2 point of views, and that's happening, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I don't really know how they connect yet, so I'm really excited to see and give you guys an update. I still need to record my wrap-up TBR for January, but like I said before, I've just had so much going on, so I might actually try and record it tomorrow or the next day and get it up for Friday. Today's Tuesday. We shall see. But I do really just want to finish this because it's not done yet. So I want it to be a part of like my January TBR wrap-up though, like really bad. So I have to figure it out, but anyway, I'm gonna keep reading. Morning, you guys. I do not remember the last thing I recorded. I honestly think it was me making dinner. So I tend to do that with vlogs. Come like 9-10 p.m. I just kind of forget what I was doing. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little vlog, catching up with me, the haul, all of the things. I do post every single Friday, so be sure to leave me a comment down below if there are any video ideas that you want from me. But be sure to subscribe down below, like this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!